Hello everybody. Okay, smoky. Alright, I'm making two videos today. This is the second one I'm making. And I'm going to talk about, the last one I talked about was eBay and just a few pointers that don't make sense that I did just to get in front of the camera, because I'm always sitting in the back of the camera and I'm never sitting in front of the camera. And here I'm sitting in this position. I'm wearing a different shirt than what I was wearing, but I'm doing the videos both on the same day. So anyway, this is I had a neighbor move in about 3 or 4 months ago, and he has a little boy, and he's married, and he lost his job because he used to work in those high-rise buildings, but he was down below, and a forklift was driving around him. He was throwing something in the trash, and the forklift hit his foot and twisted his foot and almost tore his foot off. I mean, he said his foot was hanging limb like this, and he couldn't work for 6 or 7 months, and he was getting paid good money, so anyway, I just thought, he has a little boy, a 4-year-old boy, and I get sometimes when I get Hot Wheels, I get duplicates. So I had about 150 extra mainline 2010 cars that I didn't really feel comfortable selling on eBay at the time, because those newer cars, you just can't get the deals that you want when the cars are 10, 15, 20 years old. When I sell all my Hot Wheels on eBay, it'll be about another 35 years from now, but that's beside the point. We're talking about John. John is my neighbor that lives next door, and he has a little boy named John Jr. And like I say, he's like about 4 or 5 years old, and he's just a little boy that goes around. I could always hear him outside, "Daddy, Daddy, a car." He likes cars, He's a Latin fella. He just thought, I just thought, well, I've got all these cars, and there's a little fella next door that just loves toys, and I just thought maybe I'd just go knock on his door, and I got the and before I made the main reason why I gave these cars to him, because one time I was coming home from my parents, and my mom was helping me carry the groceries, or not groceries, my baggage, because I had stayed over their place for a week. And I can't see to drive a car, so they come and pick me up, and I stayed over there for a week. And when we were coming home, my mom was carrying up the groceries, and I always insist, let me carry all the groceries, and my mom always says, I can help you out. So I usually don't sit and argue with her. So when she was carrying up the bags, or some of my bags, John came up to me and said, "Hey man, would you like me to help you carry those up for you?" And I was amazed. Things like that, I'm sitting, that's great. What a neighbor, what a friend. It's something I do too, but I just thought that was so sweet for him to do that. So that's what attracted me to give all these cars to him. If you ever seen 150 Hot Wheels, a box of 150 cars, well, that really was just a big old thing of Hot Wheels cars. Some of them were the Hot Ones cars, and I had a couple of garage cars in there. And I even had a couple of those, a duplicate 90s cars, early 90s, the blue cars, and I gave those cars to him too. So I came over there and knocked on his door one day, and I was holding this big old box of Hot Wheels, and his son was in the background, and I said, "Hey, you're such a good neighbor, and you're just a cool person, so I'm gonna give you all these cars, all these Hot Wheels." And boy, he was just, "Oh no, you don't have to." "Oh yeah, I am." So he was just so happy and excited, and he told me he was gonna He wasn't going to open up because all the cars were in their boxes. You know, they weren't unboxed cars. They were all in their blister packs. And anyway, so he told me, you know, I'm gonna give a car a day to John Jr. each and every day. So that's 150 days. So he's covered for the toys for 150 days. And he just thought, oh yeah, that'll work out for me. And that was kind of cool. And I posted this on Facebook, and it was a pretty popular comment. I'm going to post this video up on Facebook too, as well as the other one. Sometimes I just like to get in front of the camera, because Facebook is mainly has to do with just a picture and just comments. But I just like to go one further and just post up a video every once in a while. And of course, this main video is going straight up on YouTube, so I can feed it into Facebook. But anyway, and so that was the main reason why I gave those cars to him. He just, chances are I probably wouldn't have given it to him if I didn't know. Well, I know for sure I wouldn't have given those cars to anybody if I didn't know them, or if I wasn't quite sure exactly how their personality was, or whatever. I just wouldn't go over to somebody's house I don't know and knock on the door. I mean, I'd much rather sell them on eBay. You know, you never know. So anyway, I thought I might tell that little true story, and you know, things like that make you feel better. So that's what I did. So everybody watching this video, have a wonderful day. This is Sunday afternoon, about 12:30, as I'm looking at my clock over here. Anyway, thanks for watching.